Hey everyone, it's Alex here, and welcome to a brand new edition of Swansea Beat. Welcome back everyone to a new episode of Swansea Beat. Today it is just me, but let's quickly recap last weekend's game against Bournemouth. So if you didn't know, on the weekend we drew 0-0 with Bournemouth, and a lot of fans are quite mad about how it all went down. A lot of people are accusing the referee of having the worst performance ever, but let's quickly get into that. I felt the referee, in my opinion, had a really, really bad game. Not just even from a Swansea's fan perspective, but I think pundits even pointed out it was quite a bad performance from the referee. Like incidents of, the Bony goal is just one thing, which we will get into in a minute. The Messer incident, which we'll get into. It was just a really bad game for Stuart Atwell. And I've heard there's been complaints being sent to the FA about the situation to investigate Stuart Atwell for showing favouritism. Is that a bit far? I'm not sure, but it did feel a bit strange how literally nothing went the way, especially the Messer situation where he, had his head cut open by being elbowed in the head, quite forcefully elbowed as well. And the referee didn't even call for a foul, didn't even call for a free kick, didn't even give a card, and I was just like, what's wrong with this referee? But yeah, let's just quickly get into what I thought of the performance. Overall, I thought the game was okay. I felt it was a lot more positive than what we've been seeing, especially in the last couple of games against Brighton and Burnley. It was a lot more positive play. I felt like the tactics were very spot on for the game. We were just very unlucky not to walk away with the 3 points. I felt we did very well going forward. Even though we only had one shot on target, I felt it was a bit annoying. I felt we created a lot more. I felt like, when we're used to seeing maybe, 5-6 shots, but we had a good, I think it was like 8 or 9 shots and there was a lot of times where, the fans are actually excited to watch us play, and honestly, like, every time I watch Swans I get really bored watching us play, and I felt like, we had a lot to offer. Also, another thing I was a big fan of was Wilfried Bony, our captain. Obviously, we knew Tammy was probably going to be unavailable after having the back spasm against Burnley. I felt like Bony as captain worked. I felt like they'd give him a lot of confidence. I felt like we had hints of the old Bony, especially when he was disallowed the goal. Yeah. So, that disallowed goal, it was very, very frustrating. So if you are a Swans fan and you don't know about this somehow, Swansea were having quite a scrap in the box. Renato Sanches lifted the ball up, and Bony got a touchdown, and he shot and hit the bar and into the right hand side of the net, or the keeper's left. And the goal was disallowed due to a situation that was happening in the box. The ball came towards Jordan Ayew, and Ake was trying to mark Ayew, and Ayew pretty much backed him off, out-strengthened him really, and Ake made a meal of it and fell over, and Bony scored, and the referee brought it back as a foul. For me, it was quite a ridiculous call. It's a very light decision, but there are people who think it was a foul, and you're entitled to your opinion. But I felt it was quite a ridiculous call by the ref, but he had a very bad game in general. Overall, I felt like it was an okay performance. I quite enjoyed the game, and I hope we play similar tactics against Chelsea. So, moving on to Chelsea, we are playing Chelsea on Wednesday night, and I don't know what to think of this game. Obviously, on the weekend they had a 1-1 draw against Liverpool, but that's Liverpool and we're Swans. I don't know what to think of this game, because I'm very happy of how we did against Bournemouth, but Chelsea are just a whole nother level. They are the champions. They have so many danger men. They have an amazing defence, amazing midfield. They have a very complete squad, in my opinion, and I don't know how we're going to handle that. You know, I'd love to be positive about it. I would like to think maybe this tactics is a change. Maybe we can pick up some form now. You know, which is a good possibility. I'd love to see us get into some good form, but I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. I would like to think we can get a draw, but they've got a few, only a few, very good players. And so, the two danger men for me, and probably for most people, Alvaro Morata and Eden Hazard. I feel like this is going to be, well, they're obviously going to be a handful, they always are in every game, but I think especially Morata against Swans, I feel like he's the type of player we usually struggle with. He's a big guy who's very capable of doing headers. He's a very good finisher as well when given the opportunity. So I think in the air we're going to very much struggle, especially when you got balls from a Willian or a Hazard coming in. You know, it's going to be very difficult to stop him from getting a headed goal or even just a normal finish, because he doesn't need many shots to get a goal. So obviously for this game, Tammy Abraham is out. Obviously he's on loan from Chelsea, so he's not allowed to play because he can't play against his parent club. But so Wilfred Bonny is most likely come back in, and I imagine he'll be captain as well because Federico Fernandez is still out. Maybe Leon will play, but I'm hoping we play sort of a similar squad we played against Bournemouth. Like, you know, I think Mesa should be in. I think Sanchez should be in. I felt like it was a decent squad that we played against Bournemouth, and I feel like we should play similar against Chelsea. So we heard some positive words from Paul Clement in the press conference where he's saying, you know, we're not just going there to settle for a draw, we are going to go for the win. We want all 3 points. We want to start going forward. We want to get these points so we can stay up, which I feel was really positive from Clement, and I really hope it pays off for him. You know, we've said all this stuff now, Clement out and all that sort of stuff, but at the end of the day, you know, at least he's not being as negative as he was in the Bournemouth press conference where he was like, I don't think we'll get a result, or I don't know if we'll get a result. Now he's just like, okay, we need the win, we're going for it, and I believe we can get something out of it. And I like that attitude, and hopefully he continues that attitude, because the Swans against Bournemouth was very different from what we've seen this season. So no new injury concerns for Swansea, you know, the usual, Kyle Bartley and all that sort of stuff. Obviously Tammy's out as well because Chelsea. But injury concerns for Chelsea, David Luiz will be out of this game. They're not really sure how long he's out for, but it's a knee injury that he's been niggling. So most likely Andreas Christensen will be playing in centre-back for them, which he has for the last couple of games anyways. More injuries, Batshuayi is most likely to be out as well, so Alvaro Morata is almost a guarantee to start as well. So fun time. Yeah, there's not really much more to tell, just the two key players that are out really is Batshuayi and David Luiz, but otherwise they're all good to go. So I'm going to give my quick prediction. A lot of people have been saying a beating, like Swans are going to get beaten down. I'd like to think not so much, because we usually show up against big teams, and I know Chelsea's, you know, a very powerful team, but I would like to think, you know, if I was going to be really biased, I'd like to think 0-0 or 1-0. But if I'm going to be realistic, I'm going to say maybe 2 or 3-1 Chelsea. So thanks for watching, everyone. Please like this video, please share it on Facebook, and give us your thoughts in the comments. We really want to know what you feel about Chelsea and how you think Swans are doing at the moment. And thank you for all the support that you've been giving us lately, and we just want to continue to share content with you. Thank you ever so much for watching. And if you're on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and we shall see you in the recap.